Abusua mo kwa basado ba daily update TV so na na ohwe dwumede na no subscribe my YouTube channel like and share that comment section. Yeah, ma update be for a suspension of a speaker Bagbin there or the buy a hasa tampuli a yegushegu MP wejagbawe MP and a minority chief a yera friends and yera another Dompreh or prepare ana another Dompreh na just or pray ana yera the fiamako na ni nyina ne say suspension e buy no right the suspension they left the chamber and ana waka say ene update ni say speaker really know the buy no chere say all the position they hold in the committee they should hand over and they don't have to be in the committee again till the till the suspension is over. And Oshima or Kesi was the third year person to be suspended, which is Alasa Tampuli and another Dompreh. So I'm paying for PMO committee in Asia and then just say or more course or Mukoti Juma. No more dream say a parliament a year sitting in proceedings in one or more stay off for 2 weeks. But in other way around, speaker mean a year the position they hold at the committee during this vetting. They should hand over all those positions down to the NDC, and I said they should drop all the position to say BBA fine. I'm not okay say and they omuko PMO na PMO PMO no. Let's just say what's omu drop your position into and omu then they work them out, and I said they work out from the premises because they come in realization say a year speaker will not pass here. No, it's not against only parliamentary proceeding, but it involves the committee sitting now a year and 70 hono. Let's just say a update if you join news and for credit momo. Let's just say Obeti Swami MP a current MP. Semano no so eka edi to abonte. Let's just say MPP for no. Let's just say omo afom ho adwene pabusua. Yemo rasa asem no mo na yemra na meto ankomodidi ni so. God bless you.
We're all in Parliament to offer their support.
His mandate and in the process arrogated powers that he does not have unto himself. If a breach of privilege and by extension the need for certain actions to be taken, a committee must be set to look into this. On this occasion, Mr. Speaker was dealing with a disorderly conduct which took place at the committee level, where the chairman of the committee had a mandate to deal with the matters. He now says that he has, on his own, suspended these members without hearing them. The chair of the committee did not communicate anything to the speaker. Neither did the speaker invite any of us in leadership for any discussion. In any event, even where there is punishment, our rules are clear. It can be for 4 days, 8 days, or 12 days according to order wanted. We have
the committee did an illegal job, and their consideration is that all the other persons they vetted were simply not vetted in a legal sense.
As we concerned, that was an illegality. They defied Mr. Speaker, even though Mr. Speaker said we should stop proceedings and reconstitute the committee. So it's illegal. It's a nullity. It's odious. We cannot be part of it, and we'll make our position known on the House floor. To court the last time because all doors for engagement were shut. On this occasion, the doors of engagement have not been shut yet. We are going to engage Mr. Speaker. We want to give reverence to his high office. We want to engage him. He's a Democrat. We believe that with his years of experience, minority leader, majority leader, second deputy, and now speaker, we are going to engage him. And I'm sure with the posture of the majority leader ready for us to meet with him, I pray that we're able to do everything so that tomorrow will be a happy day for all of us.
So that's Alexander Fielmaken there on this matter. But before you leave, the MPP also has a statement taking on the speaker after they joined the minority in Parliament to have this press earlier.
Well, yes, according to this statement signed by Justin Kodia Frimpong, he says the party has learned with scorn that the Right Honourable Speaker on Friday unilaterally suspended its members of Parliament. He says the party sees this as selective, autocratic posture of the Speaker as very dangerous, with all these actions packaged to cow the minority into submission, consequently weakening its potential to hold the government accountable. The party calls on all in capital, especially its honourable members of Parliament, to be assured of the party's unflinching support at all material times and fully support the press conference of the Minority Caucus and its subsequent briefings. In this spirit, the party wishes to state that it does not accept the decision of the Speaker to suspend its members, which is in flagrant disregard for the Constitution of the Republic, as well as the rules of natural justice. And it says the party reiterates its position that it stands with its 88 gallant honorable members to address all form of repression and unfairness in the application of the rules governing Parliament and the nation. Signed, Justin Kodia Frimpong, General Secretary of the party.
So until this suspension elapses, these 4 MPs cannot go to Parliament.
In fact, that is the understanding we got from the ruling of the Speaker. And when the Speaker did deliver that ruling, another Dompreh was in the chamber. He left immediately after that. Jeriam and Shaib was also at the appointment committee. He also left. But today at the news conference, both MPs, together with Hassan Tampoli, the third NPP MP to have been suspended, were all there. We do not know yet if the understanding of this is that it only is limited to committees and chamber, and perhaps that they could go to the offices and do other things. Because mind you, the Speaker in his ruling or his communication did say that those persons who have been suspended, who hold offices, must hand over their responsibilities to other persons to act within the 2 weeks that they stay suspended.
Well, the chairman of the committee investigating the chaos at the vetting of ministerial nominees, which, of course, is the genesis of all of these suspension issues, Emmanuel Bejra, has assured the probe is not aimed at unfairly targeting any member of parliament. He also announced the committee will hold public hearings from Wednesday.
The committee wishes to announce that we have decided to hold a public hearing of all the issues starting from Wednesday here in Parliament House at 10 a.m. prompt. We shall expect members of Parliament, the media, the guests who were present at a vetting room, as well as members of the general public, to voluntarily appear to assist the committee with the relevant information on the incident. The committee has created a digital platform, a WhatsApp platform, where we shall receive multimedia evidence, including videos, audios, and text to facilitate a speedy execution of the committee's tasks. The committee has decided that we will solicit the service of a forensic expert from the Ghana Police Service to assist with the authentication and analysis and validation of any multimedia evidence that will be received from the witness. Starting from this morning or this afternoon, we will start viewing some of the video evidences that Parliament has. The committee would like to place on record that it is not part of its job to target or witch hunt anyone. And I want to repeat it. We are not here to witch hunt any of our colleagues or members of Parliament. This work is to look for evidence of any member of Parliament who may have flouted the rules of engagement in this House.
Didn't have that authority, and so they went ahead and then vetted these ministers. So at one point they believed that the speaker didn't have authority to make that decision. That's why they violated the speaker's order, in spite of the fact that the minority had brought to the attention of the chairman of the appointment committee and the NDC members on the appointment committee that this is the speaker's position, that the committee be reconstituted. Now, the speaker, in his communication, sets up a committee on his own to investigate a matter. And these colleagues of ours believe that this is legal and that for this particular one, they'll be part of it and have started talking about meeting people and taking evidence. Look, what basis does the speaker have to set up a committee? And as a country, we need to understand that anything we do must be grounded in law, either in the Constitution and if it's in Parliament, by a standing order. Look, I've looked through the standing order, right? And I've always said that I'm waiting to be educated. can the Speaker set up a committee to investigate any matter? I believe the answer is no. If you look at Order 262 of our standing order, it is titled Special or Ad Hoc Committee. And it reads that the House, and listen, it didn't say the Speaker. The Speaker is not the House. It says that the House may, by a motion, appoint a special or an ad hoc committee to A, investigate any matter of public importance, and then 2, consider any bill or enactment. So in this particular matter, we are looking at to investigate a matter of public importance. It has to be decided by the House and will go through a motion. The Speaker is not the House, and there hasn't been any motion. The Speaker on his own, Swoboto, cannot set up a committee. And the interesting thing is that he puts members on it. And if you look at his communication, it says that on this, no member can refuse to be on the committee. And that I have put you there, whether you like it or not, stay on this committee and work. What kind of republic are we building? We are not in a banana republic. There's a reason why we have our constitution. There's a reason why we have our standing orders. There's a reason why we have the Parliament Act on all the various acts. They are supposed to guide and guard us so that we don't veer off the straight and narrow path.
Okay.
What is happening is very dangerous. The Speaker is arrogating to himself powers he doesn't have, and we shouldn't tolerate that. We need to challenge the authority of the Speaker. And look, when you talk to the members of the committee, I believe our members will not join for sure, but our members are not going to be part of this illegality. But when you talk to the NDC members, ask them, what authority does the Speaker have to set up a committee? Apart from Order 262, there is no provision that gives the Speaker authority to set up a committee. And so we challenge that as well.
So you're challenging the setting up of the committee by the Speaker. But does the House currently have a privileges committee?
No, so you see, we have all the committees. So outside all the committees, the House may appoint a committee to investigate a matter which is important to the Republic or a special matter. So that is why I read the Order 362 to you. That
Yes.
the House may, by a motion, appoint a special committee, which may be ad hoc or call it a special committee. Okay?
So
anything that we deem to be necessary.
So in this
It will
case,
give the Speaker the power to set up this committee.
so when
The 262 is clear.
when you say the House and you say the Speaker is not the House,
Yes, the Speaker is not the House. The House is made up of the members plus a person presiding.
okay, so how should this committee have been formed if the House, as you explained, was the one to have done the appointment?
Well, so a motion will be brought by the person who want to bring either the minority leader or the majority leader, and will be seconded, and then the Speaker may, pursuant to the motion, rule that, okay, a committee be set up. So, for instance, if there's a serious issue and needs parliamentary inquiry, a member or generally the leaders may, by motion, ask the Speaker, and the Speaker will agree, and then in fact, generally, when you set up such a committee, the leadership of the committee will have to be consulted. And then based on the numbers they have and the people they want to be part of the committee, then they can suggest the members of the members to the committee. The Speaker cannot on his own decide that I have appointed you come and join this committee. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen anywhere.
Okay.
And we shouldn't allow that to happen.
So will we see the minority take this matter up in court to challenge the Speaker?
Well, our leaders will look at that. But I think I can assure you that our members are not taking part of this illegal committee which has been set up. We are not going to be part of it.
So your members who have been suspended will not avail themselves to the committee?
No, this committee is illegal. In fact, our members haven't been suspended. What happened was illegal. Look, it hasn't happened. Nothing has happened. In our view, nobody has been suspended. When you don't have power to do an act, whatever you do
Okay,
so it hasn't even happened. I'm trying to get a word. But the point, you cannot build something on nothing. The Speaker did not have the authority to to suspend anybody. So in our view, nobody has been suspended.
Okay, but do you have disorderly conduct as part of your standing orders, or that 129? Do you have that in your standing orders? Because I read,
I will read order 35 to you.
I read that 1294, it says, where the member, minister or deputy minister disregards the authority of the speaker to withdraw, the speaker shall invite the marshal to act on the order, and the speaker shall suspend the member, minister or deputy minister from the service of the house for a period not exceeding 4 sitting days. So the speaker,
you see, you have to read 129. 129 is quite different. Okay. If you look at 35, let me read 35, order 35 to you. If you look at order 35, which deals with disorderly conduct generally, and if you have the rules book with you, open page 25, okay, and the order 35, it talks about punishment for contempt of parliament or breach of parliamentary privilege, and it's titled exclusion of disorderly member. Exclusion of disorderly member.
Okay.
And it says that where, in the opinion of the person presiding over the house, a committee, the conduct of a member is grossly disorderly, the person presiding may order the member to withdraw from the premises of parliament, and that member shall immediately leave the premises and shall not enter the premises again during the remainder of the day.
Okay.
So the one that gives the speaker the right to ask you to leave for disorderly conduct under order 35 will ask you to leave for the remainder of the day.
Okay. All right.
All right. Now, when it comes to 129 and 130, you must have been found to be contempt. And you can only be found to be contempt when the Privileges Committee has sat and made a determination.
Okay. All right. Let me bring in lawyer Samson Ladi Ayanini. He is a private legal practitioner. Samson, grateful to you for joining us here. I mean, do you also agree that the speaker was going above his powers?
So, Grace, you would realize that we may have been the first to raise the issue in reference to the laws or the standing orders on Newsfile on Saturday. As part of my preparation for the show,